I don't mind, Lloyd. I don't know if I have ever seen a more handsome savannah. Hello and welcome, everyone. I am zoomed way in on, very awesome and special cat. That is F1 Savannah Lloyd, who we know is actually living with two full-blown wildcats. Lloyd, a Savannah, a hybrid wildcat. He lives with Bruno and Fiona. And here's Mr. Lloyd enjoying, truthfully, kind of a pretty pleasant fall day. Overcast, mild temperatures, not too cold. A little drizzly earlier today, but nonetheless, pretty pleasant fall day. And also, admittedly, a little behind the ball, or maybe I should say behind the pumpkin. I'm trying to get my joke in here, Lloyd, and the dang internet keeps interrupting me, because today we had a fun little Halloween potluck with the staff and interns here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So we were running around, tricking and treating and having fun, which means we missed that 11 o'clock window. Everybody was getting some of their dishes prepared, getting some door decorating finished off, and we had ourselves a good old TWS Halloween potlucks. Of course, my apologies for missing that 11 o'clock window, but nonetheless, as always, happy to get our cat fix with our cat lovers of the Wildcat Sanctuary. So hello to you all. I'd like to give a hello to Olivia, who is silently standing next to me.
I'm here too.
Hello, Olivia, and I'm sure too, many of the followers hearing some chatter in the background. We're going to show you caretakers are in action, as always, doing none other than preparing for winter. Talking about fall today. It's the end of October. Come November, towards the end of November, things are really going to start looking like winter here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So it is upon us to be prepared. Look at all the hellos to Olivia, Mr. Lloyd.
Hello,
Cheryl,
hello.
Jill, Lori, Susan, Margaret. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to pan through a few more comments. Cheryl Harden, costumes, question mark. Well, Cheryl, we'll be dressing up next week.
Yeah,
Olivia.
we were just talking about it. Our office was talking about who's going to be what. So I think costumes are in order.
And I'm looking forward to. I think I'm going to be a pirate next Tuesday. Tuesday's Halloween, correct?
Tuesday is Halloween.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And obviously in between then and now, and even post Halloween, lots of maybe not spooky enrichment, but orange enrichment in the form of pumpkins. Let me zoom out on Mr. Lloyd here, because I just really do love his space. And Lloyd is being brave and bold, and he says, I'm hanging out right here in kind of the main area. I'm looking at my caretakers. I'm looking at my neighbors. I am just drinking in this awesome space that you guys have set out for me here. Olivia and I did kind of pan through the habitat, looking for Bruno, looking for Fiona, but I think those two are smitten with one another, cuddling up in their indoor bedroom. So we'll let those two keep on enjoying themselves. Yesterday, everyone, and as life goes here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, there's always something to update, be it cats, be it fundraising efforts. And yesterday we had a cat update. Serval Scarlet we gave an update on, and I'm going to have Olivia kind of elaborate on it here in person. And also want to just acknowledge some of the support that you all have extended to Scarlet so far, as well as ask you to consider to continue extending that support to Scarlet. But before, Olivia, let's hear you talk about Miss Scarlet. And again, we also did post on this in full. Olivia's going to give us in detail, but with even more detail, you can find that post on our page that was made yesterday. But after you, Olivia, I apologize.
Right. No, all good. Yeah, so Scarlet is a 7-year-old serval that lives here at the Wildcat Sanctuary that you all know and love. And part of Scarlet's story is that she came to us with metabolic bone disease, which is sadly something many servals especially, but wildcats in captivity can suffer from. It can be genetic, but is usually due to lack of proper nutrition. And Scarlet, unfortunately, that was the case with her. She did not have proper nutrition before coming to the Wildcat Sanctuary and came to us with metabolic bone disease and also a plate in one of her legs. And this same leg is the one that has the fracture. And so Scarlet, her vet team looked at her. We did a lot of evaluating on what would be best for her, whether just to kind of see how that plays out or if surgery would be her best option. And after lots of debate and monitoring Scarlet, it was determined that surgery is the best route for her. So she will be going to a specialist tomorrow to be receiving that surgery on that leg that already has an existing plate. And they will be placing an interlocking nail, which is the same thing that Serval Chili underwent for metabolic bone disease as well. And that surgery will cost $4,000. And I think we're a quarter of the way there.
That's exactly right, Olivia. I checked earlier about a generous $1,000 given on that post. And you said $4,000 is the estimated amount for this surgery for Miss Scarlet, which will be happening tomorrow. Not sure if there will be a live post from the exam. It's going to be a lease and another one of our members from the vet team, but surely providing documentation not only for Scarlet sponsors, but just so everyone out there who obviously cares a lot about this girl knows kind of the progress as she's working through this.
Yes, and this will ultimately be a very good thing for Scarlet, but she does have a journey ahead of her. It will be about 8 weeks of healing time for Scarlet, and as you know, she lives with 2 other servals, Zambuca and Little Diva, and so this just goes to show you how large the effects are of metabolic bone disease or pre-existing conditions of our rescue cats when they come here, because unfortunately it can be a lifelong undertaking. So we appreciate your support. Scarlet appreciates your support. It'll be a big thing for her, but ultimately really, really great because it will help her mobility in the long run.
That's very well put, Olivia, and leave me any opportunity to talk about something that we've certainly kind of increased in frequency with our discussions here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and that's the small cat crisis. And the victims of the small cat crisis are cats just like Scarlet, who didn't get a fair shake in life because someone wanted to own her as a pet. And unfortunately, that selfishness is being translated into health issues with this type of wild animal that was being kept in a domestic environment, wasn't being given the types of things that a wildcat needs to thrive and grow properly. And here we are at the Wildcat Sanctuary trying to educate and let people know how we're kind of picking up the pieces from mistakes that have been made when it comes to small cat ownership. So, Miss Scarlet, I'm glad we got to chat about her. I wanted Olivia, the chatter, of course, stopped because I think as it goes around here, when everybody hears me start talking, they know that that I could be looming just around the corner. But as a matter of fact, I see Jackie and intern Chandler kicking some butt over here. It looks like Aria and Mondovi are getting heated water buckets placed. Also
That's
taking
quite the setup.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Also taking this time to remove the shade cloths. Obviously, if we're going to be getting snow during the winter, those shade cloths are going to accumulate snow, could damage the habitat. We got to get them out of Dodge. So truthfully, it's a lot of water buckets, heated water buckets that are being placed, and then running and stringing of the electrical cord or extension cord to make sure that water bucket is going to remain powered. Look at you, Jackie. Attaway, sister.
Doing good, Jackie. Looking strong.
Aria Mondovi, check. Where to next? Home? Oh, done for the day.
Good.
Well, much deserved. Yeah, that's good. Well, much deserved, Jackie. And I think the folks like to see you're doing it with a smile at the same time. So
You're so positive, Jackie.
yeah, exactly. Cheers, Jackie. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, Chandler.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at this. Zip tied, secured to the top of the habitat there.
Safe for cats. If you have cats at home, then you gotta check all your boxes.
Yep. So nice job, you two. Really awesome stuff.
Great.
Would Aria Mondovi be getting access soon, Jackie? Right now? Well, look at that, everyone. Look at that. Well, welcome. If you're just joining us, it's Judson and Olivia here, doing a little impromptu live post. The day admittedly got away from us because, well, we were having a little fun at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We had a Halloween potluck, that is. That's Mr. Bobcat Mondovi cruising on out. We had a Halloween potluck, and we were well, we were just enjoying ourselves with the interns and fellow staff members, and glad we're getting a little cat time in now, at least. It is Wednesday, and I was just talking about winterization and the things that Jackie and Chandler are doing, like stringing extension cord, putting out heated water buckets. Well, we could still use some help with that type of equipment to help us prep for winter. So we made a wish list post today. If you were to go and look at that wish list, it's pretty much all items that are going to help us get ready for the inevitable and incoming Minnesota winter. Olivia, what's in the background?
I was about to say,
what do I see? What do I see in the background behind
Mondovi?
Mondovi? He's wagging his tail for a reason.
Right out of my mouth. That is a new, brand spanking new rescue trailer.
Oh my
It is beautiful.
Word.
So pretty.
Mondovi, that is, and I know that those photos were featured in Tuesday's e-newsletter. Yesterday's e-newsletter. Mondovi says, "I don't know how I feel about a ladder." They're featured in Tuesday's e-newsletter, kind of showing truly how specialized this is. This isn't something that was prefabricated. This is a custom rescue trailer that we tailored exactly to how we wanted it, and you helped us do that. It was a very expensive trailer, a big price tag, and rightfully so, because we customized it and we needed to do so. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Liz Green, I love to see some exclamations behind a trailer. You know, I think obviously your guys' support touches every single aspect here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and maybe for lack of a better word, some of the things aren't as sexy as another thing. But to see that excitement, I know, Mr. Mondo, you're a fast cat, so I'm gonna stay right here. Seeing that excitement for a trailer makes me happy, because that's just how important it is. Is that your girlfriend? That's Mondovi up here, chasing tail, and that is his beau, Miss Aria the Eurasian lynx. And Aria, we know, is a very sweet, sweet gal. Aria came to us formerly as a pet. She came to us from our private owner when, kind of the typical story with many of our cats coming from private ownership, they come into sexual maturity, they start acting like the wildcat they are. They're possessive and so on. They're territorial. They're marking their space. And this individual realized that Aria, a Eurasian lynx, a wild animal, is not a suitable companion for a domestic environment. And we love you, Aria, and we're fortunate you're here. I'm fortunate that we can tell your story so we can help prevent others from walking that same path. But nonetheless, we love you, pretty gal, and I know that there are a lot of people out there who think you are absolutely special, and I'm so happy about that. Let me get into the comments here. Olivia, I've been I'm kind of stealing the stage here. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm enjoying time with the cats too. Like Judson said, we were inside for lots of fun today, but it's nice to get out. This is my first time outside today.
It is. I know. We've been really kind of running around doing Halloween stuff. A little Give to the Max prep, believe it or not. That'll be here in a couple weeks. So yeah, busy day. But as always, and as we always say, you got to get a little cat time in here at the Wildcat Sanctuary.
Look at those tufts on those ears.
I was going to say, get a little ear time in here. Can you hear me, Aria? Can you hear me?
Those tufts are cool. They're on Eurasian lynx, bobcats. Lots of cats here have those tufts. So do caracals. And although nobody knows the exact reason for them, most people say that it is for sound.
Okay.
To catch extra sounds.
And I've also maybe heard perhaps to break up their cat profile.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Interesting.
Yeah,
it
kind of helps break up the profile.
That makes sense,
You know, of if their prey was, maybe looking at a horizon line, looks a little more irregular than a normal cat.
Okay.
But hey, Olivia, I'm just I'm not I don't have the wildlife biology degree.
Yeah,
I'm just little old Judson.
Oh, well, you've been with the cats for a long time. You might as well get that wildlife biology degree.
Yeah.
Who knows? Lots of stories to go along with those.
Yeah,
it
really is cool to help understand some of those natural adaptations. Well, everyone, I'm having a blast here, spending some time with the cats, Olivia, and you all. Look at Maria checking in all the way from Poland. Now that is awesome.
Cool.
Perhaps you heard about the Wildcat Sanctuary through the Ukraine Pride Rescue, where they were evacuated from Ukraine into Poland and then here to the Wildcat Sanctuary. Walk around and look at these two beautiful mugs before we sign off. I'll tell you what, I see a pizza box there. That's an old pizza box. We had some pizza included in our little potluck today, so I can only imagine we'll be seeing some pizza enrichment showing up here on social media as well. But Olivia, we kind of talked about a few different things. Most importantly, a verbal update on Scarlet exactly. And I always like pointing people back to the original post, which we made yesterday on Miss Scarlet, as well as encouraging those to give a gift, if at all possible, to help Scarlet with this surgery. It's looking like it's going to be about $4,000, and so many generous folks on Facebook alone have helped us get about a quarter of the way. I've been seeing some comments of some people like Faith who are going to call in their gift to Lynette and some others. So thank you, everyone, for kind of stepping up in those variety of ways for Miss Scarlet right now.
Yes, you're so generous for doing so. And I know she appreciates it too. The cats feel the love too.
That is for dang sure, Miss Olivia. And typical Mondovi wants to try to spice up the live post as we're winding things down, but we'll let these two keep on enjoying their afternoon. I hope everyone does the same, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day from Olivia and I here at the Wildcat Sanctuary.
Yes, thank you, everyone.